very warm greetings to all my dear students. In this video, we are going to start with our next unit, that is infinite impulse response filter. Before we start with our topic, first we must know what is a filter, right? What is a filter? In general, filter is a device which is used to remove the unwanted object from a particular thing. Same way, in signal processing, filter is a component which is used to enhance or to remove some quality of the signal based on the specific applications. Okay. First we will start with the characteristics of practical frequency filter. Here, what is frequency selective filter? It is a device which is used to pass some signals within a particular frequency range while rejecting the undesired frequency level. Okay. So it is being categorized into two types, analog filters and digital filters. Analog filters can be categorized into four types: low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter and band stop filter. Here, this is the characteristic of the low pass filter, which allows the low frequency components, which means it allows the frequency component from 0 to cutoff frequency and rejects the remaining frequency levels. Okay. Next one, high pass filter. Here it allows the frequency component which is greater than the cutoff range and rejects the frequency component which is lesser than the cutoff range. Okay. Next one, band pass filter. Here in band pass filter we will be having two frequency levels, which is low frequency and high frequency. Okay. So it allows only the frequency range within F1 and F2 and rejects the remaining frequency components from the signal. Okay. Next one, band stop filter. Here it rejects the frequency component within F1 to F2 and allows the remaining frequency components to a signal. Okay. In general, we will be using band pass filter for the real-time applications. Why? Because for every speed signal, we will be having low frequency level and also high frequency level. So we have to consider both frequency levels in order to avoid the distortion and to get the proper output. So we are going for band pass filter for the real-time applications. Okay. So in analog filter we have a main disadvantage that the theoretical design will not be equal to the practical design value. Okay. The theoretical design value will not be equal to the practical design value. So we are going for the digital filters. Here in digital filter it considers only the discrete signal values. Okay, it is being categorized into two types, FIR, that is finite impulse response filter, and next one is IIR, that is infinite impulse response filter. So just consider this block diagram for FIR. Here we have X of n, which is the input signal, and Y of n, which is the output signal. For all the system we will be having impulse response, that is represented as H of n. Okay. Here when we consider FIR, the output Y of n depends only on the present and past input values. Here present input values X of n and past input value can be represented as X of n minus 1. Okay. Whereas in IIR, here we have the feedback loop. It depends on present and past input values and also past output values. Since we have the feedback loop here, it is called as recursive filter. IIR filter is also called as recursive filter, whereas FIR filters is also called as non-recursive filter. Why? Because we don't have any feedback loop, we don't have any repeated value here. Okay. So that's all about the basic types and characteristics of filters. I hope you have gotten clear idea about this topic. Yes, thank you. See you in the next video.